Hi Scorpio, it's your girl Alex and I'm back again to bring you another tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing splendid. Let's see what the universe has for my Scorpio darlings. God, angels, universe, please bless Scorpio with an incredible message and please help me to translate the message very clearly. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Amen. Let's try that again. Scorpio, personal readings are still open. The link is in the description. All right, here we go. Two of Wands. What's going to bring you closer to your goal? Where do you go from here? You could have just experienced a very disappointing event that has left you confused, emotional, moody, and up in the air. Hey. It's always something. You got to want something, right? Something to get my attention. King of Pentacles, Queen of Page of Cups, and a Ten of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yes. All right. So you are trying to figure out how to move on. And you could be just trying to figure out how to move on, what the next step forward is going to be. You could either currently feel disappointed, sad, lonely, depressed, deeply emotional, and a little out of alignment, in need of maybe some universal direction on how to, number one, reground, number two, and how to lift your spirits. That's what it is. So you need like a little, hey, yeah, I'm looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. That's very loud. Thank you. And she coming over here. See her right there? Her little tail just went under the table. Ooh, Two of Wands and Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Lovers. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Be careful how you feeling, Scorpio, because you are very magnetic at this time. Page of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups twice. Hi, Sugar Booger. Just give me like 20 minutes and then you can go and bite up everything. So maybe you and someone else you're dealing with are at odds right now on two separate pages. It feels to me like there was something that bursted your bubble or deflated you, especially emotionally. Okay, it has left you in a bit of a funk. I feel like right now you are maybe giving your hand to the universe, like talk to the hand, because I don't feel like being bothered right now, Zeus. It feels like there could have been something related to finances or money that is stirring up this situation. I feel like I want to say somebody's ego was bruised, but I don't have anything indicating here that the ego was bruised. Again, somebody's bubble definitely was bursted. Was an egotistical bubble? I don't know. But right now, somebody's kind of like going within, thinking, this Ten of Swords is victim mentality, right? So somebody's kind of going within, doing some soul searching. I really do feel like they're trying to figure out the other person's intentions. So let me paint you a picture. You and your mom, right? Your mom said some stupid shit to you. It hurt your feelings. You didn't tell her it hurt your feelings. It hurt your feelings. Your mom is calling you. You're ignoring her calls. because right now you're wounded, you're hurt. You know what I mean? I feel like this is an opportunity for someone to uncover why they're wounded or hurt, and if it was actually their mom who hurt them, or was this a previous wound that the mom just came in and just, kind of pressed that button. To me, it could have been a fight over money, a conversation over money. Oh, girl, you ain't never going to, get that position. You might as well just stay where you at. Now, by the way, true story, real shit right now. When I was growing up, I had my mom, my dad, and I was the youngest of 5, now 4. Older brother passed, right? And my dad passed. But there was 7 of us in the household. Only 2 of us graduated high school. Myself and my oldest sister. I was on my way to dropping out of high school, and one day my mom said to me, I don't know why you just don't go get your GED like your cousin did. That was enough to get me to fuck out of high school the right way, because I learned 2 things. Number 1, she ain't give a fuck. Number 2, why are you advising me to cop the fuck out? Okay, I'm trying not to be triggered, right? This is real shit right here, okay? That's what this kind of feels like. It kind of feels like somebody hurt you. Somebody, it could have been a lover or somebody that you love or admire or get your advice from. And that left you in a really funkety funk. And now 7 of Wands, you're standing up for yourself. You're like, listen, fuck this and fuck that and fuck that over there. Now I'm going in, right? Because the devil sometimes represents your obsession. There's an obsession with status and achievement and success. And so I kind of feel like for a lot of you, oh, that's what happened. It feels like a present situation got you down enough, whereas now you need to really do some soul searching and figure out where did these swords come from, right? I know Charles with his stinking ass asking me to do that report and, stay late to do that report, didn't put these 10 swords here. So angels are saying, Scorpio, where those 10 swords come from? I mean, Charles is the shit if he walking around with 10 swords and is able to get into Scorpio's back, get all those swords into Scorpio's back, right? Queen of Swords is getting down to the bottom of it, cutting to the chase. Fuck the dumb shit, fuck the emotions. Let's work on logic and intuition. What happened? And 9 of Pentacles, abundance, prominence, and the Page of Cups is, it to me almost feels like the resolution. You discovering that, no, it wasn't Charles or the present person who stabbed you in the back. It was a previous situation, and Charles was just the catalyst that the universe chose to say, hey, Scorpio, you're walking around with like 8.5 swords in your back. I mean, I got, I'm going to piss you off just a little bit, but it ain't 10 sword worthy, right? So I kind of feel like definitely with the Queen of Swords, which for me as a reader is you sometimes, Scorpio, right? You're vindictive, piercing, intimidating, self, right? Almost like your detrimental side, your lower energy side, right? Which we all have, by the way. Again, always remember the devil in the tarot represents our dark side, our shadow side, the negativity that exists in all of us, okay? Now, there bet not be one person out there who's like, she tripping. I ain't got no negativity in me. Because angels are like, you just displayed it, by the way. She tripping. I know. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man has everything to do with changing your perspective, right? Changing your perspective and kind of opening yourself up to inspiration from the universe, right? So I kind of feel like the angels and universe are saying to you, Scorpio, in whatever this situation is between you and somebody else, a change of perspective is needed. Somebody is looking at something from under 10 swords, is what my angels just said. Or somebody is looking at something through a very dark fucking robe or cloak. I can't make this up. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is deceit. You could have found out and or discovered that maybe somebody you liked or loved either said something crazy about you or is interacting with an ex or has been deceitful to you, has been lying to you, has been two-facing you, right? Smiling in your face but talking behind your back. Star card, we're going to get down to the bottom of it and the top of it. Something was revealed, but it's the wrong perspective. Okay. In other words, when your mom said what she said to you, it doesn't mean that she doesn't believe in you. It doesn't mean that she doesn't love you. It doesn't mean any of those things. Maybe she was trying to prepare you, or maybe she was trying to say, hey, baby, don't procrastinate. Get on top of it, right? She could have been like, you ain't going to apply for nothing, little girl, because you know you just procrastinate too much, right? But that deeply hurt your feelings. But mom wasn't, saying, hey, you ain't shit. She was basically saying, girl, if you just got hold of the procrastination, you could do anything on this planet. Okay? Here's Scorpio, the King of Cups. You know something? I really do feel like whatever it is that you're going within and soul searching about, it's almost like the universe is saying to you, hey, while you're off on your own in hermit mode, find the positivity in that situation. The situation that hurt you, find the positivity in it, right? Because again, your mom hurting you, the perception that your mom hurt you, the positivity is maybe you jump to conclusions. The positivity could be you discovering that, damn, I'm always assuming that people are talking negatively about me. Or damn, I'm always assuming that people are trying to hurt you, right? Maybe that's the positivity in it. I'm just saying, I'm just here for the jokes. The high priest, and then there we go. The high priestess is get down to the bottom of it. Don't be afraid to kind of go within or ask a question or confront. I'm going to say that differently. Validate the information that was given to you. Here's the Page of Cups again. Now here's what I know, Scorpio. You got the Page of Cups here, the Page of Cups here, and the Page of Cups here. Whatever this wasn't designed to stab you in the back. It wasn't designed to hurt your feelings. There was nothing malicious or intentional about whatever this situation was. There was some sort of underlying loving message that maybe a changed or upside down perspective muted out. And there's your mama. Okay? The Emperor. I know. I'm about to tell him. My angel said, well, how the hell they get rid of splinters? Just hang out. Just go with it. In other words, if you got a splinter, that hurt. If you're like, hey, Alex, can you take out this splinter? I gotta go to the source of the pain. I gotta get to the splinter, the actual splinter, right? So this person possibly hurt you, but their intention was to help you. Now, by the way, I have the King of Cups. I have Pisces and Cancer with the moon. The Hanged Man is the moon. I have the Hanged Man twice. Got some Earth on the table. I got Capricorn. I got Virgo. Got Gemini. High Priestess is Pisces and also Cancer as well, right? So your intuitive powers, even with the Queen of Swords, your intuitive powers are right here in front of you, Scorpio. And I feel like right now, as much as you don't want to listen to your intuition and admit to yourself that this person was trying to help you, it's okay. Take your time. Universe will wait. Right? I got the World card here. I feel like you're wrapping up a cycle of misinterpreting people, especially, and I'm not talking about everybody because damn, that's a lot. I'm talking about the people who are really, 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 really close to you, right? In other words, what if I know I am sensitive, child? I'm sensitive. I am, right? But I know how to manage my sensitivity with emotional intelligence, right? If somebody says something to hurt my feelings, I will allow myself to get full-blown hurt, like ow, right? But I am emotionally intelligent enough to be like, yo, was that malicious? Was that intentional? Check in with you. Are you emotional, right? Are you in your feels? And if I discover I'm in my feels, I'll be like, all right. I understand. All right, girl, retreat, back up. How about you, take a break from people for a while until you get your hood status back up. Okay. So for some of you, again, you open with the Two of Wands. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out where to go with this, right? Do I get my tail and pack it up and go get me some venom from Walmart? Or, do I try to be reasonable and try to listen to my intuition and, maybe dig a little bit deeper in my childhood and my past and my legacy and my lineage and try to figure out, like, is there some reoccurrence here? Is there some validity here? You're trying to figure it out. In the end, you will. And I feel like in the end, you're going to be a much better person for it, right? I feel like you are about to discover something, Scorpio, about yourself that you were blind to up until this point, right? You're about to, for some of y'all may discover for the first time that, like me, you're sensitive too. Welcome to the club. We meet every Thursday, right? A lot of you may discover how blind you were, right? As in, you only saw things one way, right? Think about the Five of Cups. Look. Could he see, and he, she, them, they see anything from the bright side? Nope, they looking down. The bright side is above them, by the way. Okay? So it's almost like they're only looking at things in one way, one direction, and their focus is on those cups down. The two cups behind them, right? The two of wands, Two of Wands. The Two of Cups. What was the love? What love was being, given to you by whatever this situation or incident was? What was the underlying loving tone here? Was someone trying to help? Was someone trying to show you the error of your ways so you can succeed? Was someone trying to show you your dark side, your negative side, so you can wrap that up and then kind of move forward? Only you will know. I can't say only time will tell, angels. That's corny as hell. But in the end, you're going to be better for it. Whatever this was, whatever happened, Scorpio, you're going to be, whatever happened that hurt your feelings was designed to change your perspective. And by changing your perspective, you evolved. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here because it seems clear cut. And I feel like if I dug any deeper into this, I'm just going to be repeating myself. Hit that like button if it resonated or you learned something. I love you guys. I think I'll do another Scorpio reading for you right now. Love you. Bye.